Hey everyone, I hope you've had a great day so far and that you're doing well. For this video, we'll be going through a quick unboxing of Champion Class Spider-Man from the Blokees Marvel line. And this iteration of Spider-Man is, drumroll, part of the upcoming Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day. So as far as I know, at point of recording, the movie's about 2 weeks away. So it'll be interesting to put Spider-Man together before then, although it's not the first time that a Spider-Man model kit has been done on the channel. Going back a few weeks ago, that was obviously the version of Spider-Man from Marvel Rivals. Anyway, front of the box with a nice shot here of the actual Spider-Man kit in a very typical Spider-Man pose. It does look very cool. And the interesting thing is that this model kit should be able to easily perform a lot of that articulation and posing. We do have a quick look at some of the included runners for this kit, and just the usual text here at the bottom. 97 pieces to put Spider-Man together. So there we have Marvel Studios, Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and just another shot here of Spider-Man as if he was basically on the side of a building. Back of the box. So on the right hand side we just have some of these nice images of the model kit, emphasizing the articulation, the fact that this is the Brand New Day Spider-Man, and there will be a web effect part as well to obviously help with some of that dynamic posing. Top left, just another shot of a posed Spider-Man, and then the general assembly guide once everything is put together. So it's pretty much your standard Blokees Champion / Classic Class build, and just how some of the parts are interchangeable to use the effects. Pretty much what's in this box: the final Spider-Man model. There will be an actual base stand, which is actually kind of cool, the web shooting effect, and a trio of different hands. So that's the box. Time to look inside. And with everything out of the box, use your front of the manual, which is pretty much a rehash of the front cover. Looks like we've got a little bit of a crease down the top, and then just on the back, Spider-Man Brand New Day logo. Opening up the manual, the individual parts list, followed by the actual parts on runners. So we're getting less and less parts on runners, but more individual parts, which is fair enough because a lot of these parts will have some pre-painted components on them, so I guess it does make life easier. Otherwise, in terms of building Spider-Man, pretty straightforward. Left arm, right arm, the full assembly, the main chest, belly, crotch, both legs. I feel like it might be a bit simpler. Well, when I say simple, as in it may not be as complex as the Rivals version, but the Rivals version also wasn't too bad either. So I guess 97 parts actually is pretty on par for a lot of these kits. Equipping the effect parts, and then the base stand, which I think is probably the same base stand we would have seen with the Deluxe Iron Man. So that was the manual. Now, what else? So we have 3 bags of all these individual parts. So bag 1, well I'll call bag 1, so a lot of those will be the parts for the stand and some connectors between the hands and the legs. I'm already seeing some of those small ones and dreading those because, funny story, I was building the Rivals Spider-Man, trying to attach one of these into his wrist, as you do, and it didn't connect. Decided to fly away and ricochet. I have not found it since. The joys of model kits. Second bag, the web effects. So they will be 2 separate pieces. And then the third bag, pretty much your main chest pieces because of the pre-paint and detailing. I do like the Spider-Man logos there, as well as parts of the underarm, forearm, lower bottom arm, either, because you can see those are web shooters. So 3 bags of those, and then to wrap things off, we do have obviously those runners. So we have 2 A's, both in red, 1 and 2. So A1's pretty much hand manipulators and I think probably the neck, and then A2 head, more hands. things like that. So we have those. We have a single B in red as well. We have two C's, 1 and 2, going into a, it's not a metallic blue, but it does feel like it's got the, a very light pearlescent gloss on it. So it does have a bit of a glossy effect. I don't know how other videos picking it up, but visually I do feel like it's a bit on the glossy side and not completely flat. A single D runner also in blue, so it's mainly joint parts and things like that. And then lastly we have the Blokees base plate in black, which it does look like it actually has the ability to connect into other base plates, but I haven't seen that yet, but time will tell. So that's pretty much all of that. So that pretty much wraps up the unboxing of Champion Class Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Looking forward to putting this together. I'm very much looking forward to doing a comparison between this version of Spider-Man and the Rivals Spider-Man. I did find some of the scaling with the Rivals characters seem to be, I feel they have been upscaled a bit, which could explain a little bit about Rocket Raccoon and things like that compared to some of the previous releases, Iron Man, Captain America, etc., where I think the actual characters from movies are probably all within the same type of proportion and scaling. The Rivals characters seem, or at least they feel like they've been upscaled. My take anyway, based on the ones I've built. But if I ever get to do a review video, we'll talk about it then. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. All of this does help support the channel and I do appreciate it. There's extra content on my Instagram as well as the community tab here on YouTube, so feel free to check out both. A lot of it's work in progress stuff, but at least you have an idea of what's actively been worked on, which will generally correlate with recent videos, generally. With that being said, stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in a future video, whether it's more Blokees model kits or something else on the channel. See ya.